If you have corn at home, stop boiling it. Although this method is very common, the corn often tastes quite bland and lacks flavor, especially corn sold in supermarkets that was harvested many days ago. Corn cooked in an air fryer will be sweeter, juicier, and more flavorful in just a few minutes. In this video, I will share with you a simple way to cook delicious, flavorful corn using an air fryer. Once you try it, you probably won't want to cook corn the old way anymore. Let's take a look. First, place the corn on a cutting board and cut off part of the base. Only cut the thick husk and stem without touching the kernels. Then, remove the old or damaged outer leaves, leaving just one inner layer of husk. Cut off about 1 to 2 centimeters from the tip to check for worms or insects. This step makes it easier to wash the corn and gives you more peace of mind when eating it. After that, rinse the corn under running water to remove any impurities. Make sure to wash the tip carefully. Where are you watching from? Please leave a comment to let me know. When finished, place the corn in a colander to drain off excess water. Next, I'll show you how to cook corn with 3 different flavors at the same time. First, place 2 ears of corn in the microwave. Set it on high for 4 to 5 minutes. When the time is up, take the corn out. Cut off the tip of the corn. If needed, cut a little more to completely remove the hard part. Then peel the husk, starting from the tip of the corn. After that, gently pull the husk downward to remove it from the cob. When the corn is hot, the water inside the kernels and the husk evaporates, creating steam inside. This steam softens the corn silk and the husk, separating them from the kernels. You will see that most of the silk slides out together with the husk, leaving only a few strands, if any. It's really very clean. Now set the oven to 200 degrees Celsius, about 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and preheat it for 5 minutes. While waiting for the oven to heat up, we season these 2 ears of corn. Drizzle a little cooking oil over each ear of corn. It helps the seasoning stick to the kernels, makes them look shinier, and helps the corn cook more evenly. Use your hands to rub it evenly so that all the corn kernels are coated with a thin layer of oil. Next, prepare the seasoning for the corn. Add 1/2 teaspoon pepper powder, 1/2 teaspoon garlic powder, and 1/2 teaspoon chili powder. Then, mix well. You can adjust the seasoning to suit your taste. You also don't need too much seasoning because fresh corn is naturally sweet, so a light seasoning is enough. Now sprinkle the seasoning over the corn. If your corn is very fresh, you can skip the seasoning step if you prefer. It's nice to know that we see each other all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, you can subscribe by clicking the subscribe button. It's great to see your support. The 2 seasoned ears of corn already look quite appealing. After seasoning, take a piece of aluminum foil. Place 1 seasoned ear of corn on it and wrap it tightly with the foil. By this time, the air fryer should already be preheated. Then, place the corn into the air fryer. We will cook 1 ear with a thin layer of husk still on it, 1 ear seasoned and wrapped in foil, 1 ear seasoned without foil. Set the temperature to 200 degrees Celsius, about 400 degrees Fahrenheit, for 7 minutes. When the time is up, turn each ear over so they cook evenly. Then cook for another 7 minutes. The total cooking time is about 10 to 15 minutes. When the time is up, let's check the results. How does each ear of corn taste? First, the directly roasted corn with seasoning has a beautiful color, but the surface is slightly dry. The foil-wrapped corn is very hot and looks very appealing. The aroma of the spices blends wonderfully with the natural fragrance of fresh corn. The kernels are soft, plump, and juicy because they were cooked in their own natural steam. Compared with the directly roasted corn, it is softer and juicier. The corn cooked in the husk is very fragrant, soft, and juicy. You can sprinkle a little salt or seasoning if you like. Now let's taste each one. First, the corn cooked in the husk is very sweet, soft, and fresh. It tastes great even without seasoning because the corn is fresh. The foil-wrapped corn is very soft and sweet. The sweetness combined with the garlic and chili gives it a richer flavor. The directly roasted corn has a stronger flavor than the other two methods, but it is not as soft and moist. Each ear of corn has a clearly different flavor and texture. Especially, the flavor is richer than corn boiled in water. With this method, you can cook corn according to each family member's taste. How do you usually cook corn? Try the method I shared and let me know which one you like best. Next, I will share a corn milk cake recipe. First, separate the corn kernels. To quickly remove the kernels without breaking them, break the corn cob in half. Then, use scissors to stab into the core and twist to crack the cob. At this point, the rows of corn are exposed and you can easily remove the kernels. It's very quick. It takes less than 1 minute to finish separating a whole cob. Now, put the corn kernels into a blender. Add 150 milliliters of unsweetened fresh milk. Add 2 fresh eggs. Add 1/4 teaspoon of salt to create a basic flavor. Turn on the blender and blend until the ingredients are well combined. There is no need to blend it too smoothly. Leaving the corn slightly coarse helps preserve its natural sweetness and a light crunch. Brush a little oil into a bowl so the cake can be removed easily later. Pour the mixture into the bowl. Cover the bowl with a plate. This helps retain moisture so the cake becomes softer and smoother, while also preventing the egg mixture from splattering in the microwave and allowing the cake to cook evenly. Place it in the microwave and set it to medium power for 4 minutes. When the time is up, stir the mixture well. Then sprinkle a layer of shredded cheese on top. Microwave it a few more times, about 2 minutes each time. Check until the cake sets. The surface should be soft but no longer liquid, with a slight bounce. When you gently shake the bowl and the center no longer flows, and the surface is not cracked or dry, it is ready. After it is cooked, let it rest for about 1 minute before eating. The aroma of milk and the gentle creamy fragrance of cheese spread out very attractively. You can cut it into pieces or scoop it with a spoon. You will notice the texture is soft, moist, and slightly fluffy, similar to steamed eggs. The cake is not dry and not too dense. It is soft. Inside, the small corn kernels still keep a light crunch, creating an interesting texture when chewing. When you take a bite, you will taste the natural sweetness of the corn blending with the mild richness of eggs and milk, creating a very harmonious flavor. The video ends here. If you have any comments, please leave a comment below. If you find the video interesting, please give me a like. Don't forget to share it with your relatives and friends. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your support. Goodbye. See you in the next video.